Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Star Trek Online. Sorry about not coming on yesterday, or rather, streaming yesterday. I got called in for a shift at work. Slight emergency happened at work, so yeah, we're doing this today instead. C'est la vie. So, we're going to be going through the. We're going to be finishing off the last three missions of. Well, last four missions, actually. Of the Freedom Story arc. And then I'm probably going to cut this stream and then start. Depending on if we have time. End this stream and then start another stream where we will be going through the Cardassian Struggle arc, which should be fun. But yeah, here we go. Let's do this.
We know from the information you recovered from the Hafar system that the Tal Shiar are planning to attack a Riemann settlement in the Dara system. We have an opportunity to reach the settlement first. It may be possible for you to gain the trust of the Riemann saboteurs, or at the very least, to learn more of their motives and their base of operations. While Starfleet is constrained against interfering with internal matters of other galactic powers, you are not limited in this fashion. Nevertheless, I must warn you to avoid drawing the Federation any further into confrontations that may be avoidable. Starfleet Command is extending a great deal of trust to you with this mission. Please try to avoid precipitating an interstellar war with any rash or impetuous actions.
You have my word. I will maintain at least some semblance of reason.
I have new missions for you.
And with that, we are off to the Dara system. Set course for Dara 4, maximum warp. And let us begin. There we go. Wow, faster loading screen than usual. Remans are jamming our sensors, and there's no way to determine where their base is located without assistance. We need a guide. Interesting. Let's see if we can find one. Picking up communication satellite nearby. Should be able to modify it to emit a signal that the Remans will think is from one of their ships. When the Remans send someone to investigate the signal, we can get a sensor lock on their ship and follow them back to their base. Once again, an old trick, but until they stop falling for it, I'm not going to stop doing it until they stop falling for it. Interesting. Small place to hide. And to be fair, we also have a cloaking device. Modifications are complete. When we trigger the transmission, the Remans should think it's from a vessel that is losing power and needs assistance. The nebula aft of our location should be sufficient to conceal the Liberty's energy signature while we wait for our Reman guests to arrive. Cool. We also have this. Just to make absolutely certain that we don't get caught. Alright, send the signal. Scout ship in range, moving to scan the area. Alright, we got a lock on him. wonderful. Congratulations, Tal Shiar vessel. You screwed us over. Alright. Riemann ship is cloaked, but its engines are damaged and sensors are detecting a tachyon leak. They can't stay hidden for long. If we distract the Romulans, if we distract the Tal Shiar, then the Riemanns will have a chance to decloak and go to warp. Otherwise, I don't think they can last long against the Romulans. If the Riemann vessel is destroyed, we'll lose our best chance of finding the base. Alright then, take us out of the nebula. Incoming hail from the Romulan vessel. They know we're here. Yeah, on screen.
Ah. You've been nothing but trouble for the Tal Shiar. You don't seem to understand that you are only hurting yourself and your own people by refusing to work with us. We are, after all, trying to save Romulan society and culture. If you wish to avoid further confrontation, leave immediately. Separatists have no business interfering in the affairs of those of us who are trying to keep our empire intact.
There we go. Really? You want to talk about... You really want to talk about saving Romulan society and culture? Alright, tell me. How exactly are you saving Romulan society and culture when you're kidnapping Romulan civilians and sending them off to be transformed into Elachi? Please explain that to me. I would love for you to have a explanation for that. Oh, you got nothing? Okay. Put us under cloak. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Ow! I forgot about them doing that. I forgot that they did that. The whole tractor and then lock. Ow. I forgot about that. Fun. Ow. Hello? Can you please? That was bullcrap. Let's see how you like it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Ow, that hurt. Alright. Let's make sure that Riemann Scout is okay. Alright then. Yeah, I'm sorry, but your little Tavaro is not getting away from me. Did we get him? Short warp jump, and I have a lock on its coordinates. We can engage warp as soon as you're ready. Cool. Let's wait for our ship to heal. Sheesh. Alright. Let's get going. Not picking up any ships here, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was one or more cloaked ships in the area. Riemann cloaked ships can appear as concentrations of Tetrion particles. I will continue scanning the area. Sensors are detecting a large underground installation. It could be very well could very well be the base that the Riemann Resistance is using. The entire area is protected by a magnetic shield, though we can't transport. So we can't transport inside. There is a series of caverns connecting the installation. We could send a team there to try and find a way to disable or circumvent the magnetic shielding. Let's do it. Tovin, you have the bridge. Rella, you're with me. Huh. Underground cavern we are in is natural, but the base itself, it's a ship. D-Deridex class, but if my tricorder ratings are correct. Riemann's moved a derelict vessel into the cavern. We appear to be in a maintenance area. Mine these tunnels for raw materials and picking up multiple veins of ore that could be useful if they're replicating ship parts or weapons. I'm not reading any way into the ship from here, though. We need to find an entrance. Alright then, let's get moving. Fun. Alright then. Hello, what do we have here? Your standard large power cells. We'll go ahead and grab them. Might come in handy. Appears to operate the heavy machinery the Riemanns used to create the cavern. Entrance to should be on the other side. Cool. Ooh, mining laser. It's an old one, but it should do us. Could come in use. Hello. Tunnel leads directly into the main area of the base, but it's completely blocked. I wonder if a weapon at its highest setting would breach it. I doubt it. Tritanium alloy. No way a hand weapon will blast through it. There is, however, a mining laser. Awesome. Got in here. Fun. More stuff to fool around with. Alright. Let's see if we can get this thing to work. Oh, wonderful. Varel, what did you do? Alright, let's see what we got here. Mining laser's power system isn't strong enough. We won't be able to cut through the tritanium. Interesting. Your applied tactics instructor always told you to use whatever was available to get the job done. You think you could modify the power cell of a hand weapon to boost the output of the mining laser. I'm not Starfleet, but okay. Really, you don't need that. Heaven, you don't need that. Veril, you don't need that. Anyone else I'm missing? Awesome. Let's get moving. Do. Karma ice spiders. Apparently Rilla is not a big fan of them. Don't worry, I can think of another person who isn't. At least one other person. There we go. Excellent. You have all the power cells you need, but before you can use them to boost the output of the mining laser, you need to fuse them together and install a single control unit that is strong enough to handle the burst of power without burning out. Oh, fun. Alright, let's see if we can get this to work. Combined power pack is now ready to use. Crude, but effective. Hopefully this will work. Hey. Yay! Mining laser's ready. Alright. One more time. Let's try this again. Hopefully this will work. Alright. That one. Okay, here we go. We good over there, Veril? What exactly gives you that impression, Rolla? No offense, we shot our way in. Oh. Never mind, Brella. I take that back. Yeah. More than likely. Tell me about your life here.
The nights are cold, and there's not enough food. It is a place like any other. For now we are safe from the Tal Shiar. I fear that will soon change.
Why are you fighting all Romulans here?
My wife was working on a mining ship. This was not a military vessel. It had no weapons and limited shields. It was not in restricted space, and it threatened no one. Tal Shiar captured it, and questioned everyone on the crew for weeks. My wife died screaming in a Tal Shiar interrogation chamber. I fight for her.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. With all due respect, what do you want when this fight is when the fighting ends?
What do I want? I cannot answer that question. All I wanted, all I will ever want, died with my wife.
Yeah. Well, I bid you good luck. Slamek. Interesting.
The nights are cold, and there's not enough food. It is a place like any other.
My wife was working on a mining ship.
And
What do I want?
Dagnabbit. That is a very likely situation. Why don't you want us here?
Obisek says we must trust you. He says we need allies and that your contacts in the Federation will help us. I am wary of the Federation, for they have always been our enemies. But I am willing to trust that you will look to the mutual interest of all our kind.
That's actually fair. If you don't mind my asking, why do you believe that Obisek is incorrect on this?
I am old and I have seen much. I fought with Shinzon and he was obsessed with outsiders. He risked everything in a useless attack on the Federation. If he had thought more about our people and less about his hatred for humans, we would control the Empire today. Instead, we have nothing. This is what comes from dealing with outsiders.
That is a rather extreme view, but I can definitely see how one could come to that. Now for the ultimate question. What do you want?
I want peace and I want quiet. All of my friends and family are dead. I have no stake in this rebellion. I fight because that is all I know how to do. But this battle is my last. When it is over, I will find some place dark. And I will stay there for the rest of my days.
Rather lonely, don't you think? Question. Why do you follow Obasek?
Obasek has a vision. He wants all Remans to be free from Romulan oppression. He wants us to have a world of our own, and not to have to beg for scraps from the Romulans' tables. Obasek will lead us to victory. I, for one, am happy to fight at his side.
That sounds as if there are people here who aren't happy with Obasek's leadership. Is that the case?
Many of the people here have lost family members to the Tal Shiar. It's hard to be happy about anything when all you're thinking about is what you don't have.
That's fair. Alright, let's say for the sake of argument that you win this. What is it that you want at the end of it all?
I want out. I will fight by Obasek's side until we are free. But then, I want to explore. I've had enough of despair. There are hundreds of ships that need a capable warrior. I will find one of them, leave this space, and never look back. Perhaps I will join the crew of a Klingon vessel.
I happen to know oh boy. Internet hiccup, apparently. I happen to know of several Klingon vessels that would be willing to take you in. I bid you good luck, sir. Okay. And yep. Okay. I got all of the variations of that. Hello, Obasek. You miss me?
This place won't be safe forever. We have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. Prepare the...
Obasek?
It's you. Welcome to the heart of the Resistance, little spy. There is so much for us to discuss, and so little time. The Tal Shiar have discovered this, our last refuge. They will be here soon, and my people and I will have to fight for our lives. Yet one question remains. Will you be our friend, or our enemy?
I am as of yet undecided on that. Time to do what you refused to do back in the Hakona system, back at the vault. Let's talk.
My hope is that you are here to talk, but I am prepared for the alternative. The Tal Shiar could arrive at any time. Speak quickly.
What's up with the why Thalaron weapons? Of all the methods that you could have chosen, you chose Thalaron weapons. I would know why. Why fight the Tal Shiar using that?
Why? You ask why? This place is one of the last sanctuaries left to my people, and even it is lost to us now. The Romulans have driven us from our homes, destroyed our ships, and captured or killed our loved ones. They seek to exterminate us, and we will not go quietly.
What, you think that the Romulans haven't... What, you think that the Romulan Republic hasn't been facing the exact same thing? And look where we are now.
Understand, I do not want this war. I want freedom for my people. It is the Romulans and the Dark Masters they serve who have caused this. Now they must suffer the consequences.
Alright, for the sake of argument...
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
For the sake of argument, did Sela order these attacks?
This campaign of terror is the Tal Shiar's doing, not the Empress's. Still, Sela does nothing to stop it. There is little love between the Empress and the Tal Shiar. Did you know that many years ago, she was exiled from Romulus for attempting to assassinate the head of their order? The Tal Shiar have their own masters, and Sela despises what she cannot control.
So that's why. Still.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
What motive do the Tal Shiar have for wiping you out of curiosity?
Hakiv and the Tal Shiar no longer serve the Empire. The demons of air and darkness are their masters now. They whisper in the night for chaos and despair, and Hakiv gives them blood as tribute. Our blood.
Demons of air and darkness.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
This is the first I'm hearing about this. What are these demons, as you call them?
I have never seen one of these demons, and I will not speak their name, but I know they exist. Eons ago, they ruled this part of the galaxy. After thousands of years of tyranny and death, the races they ruled rose up against them, driving them from their home world into unexplored space. We thought they had been destroyed. We were wrong. The demons of air and darkness survive, and they hunger for revenge. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
How many Thalaron weapons do you still have?
A small supply. They are terrible things. Weapons of war so horrible, they should have never been invented at all. But they were. And my enemies are great. If I must resort to barbarism to free my people, that is not too high of a price to pay.
I beg to differ. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to let that one drop.
Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Alright. I've walked this little base of yours. I've spoken to some of its people. Have you attempted, even once, to try and find a peaceful solution? Talk to the Federation, talk to the Romulan Republic, talk to the freaking Klingons. Have you tried, under any circumstances, to even... have you even thought about doing that?
There will be no peace. Not while Hakiv lives. This is not a problem that can be solved by diplomacy. Hakiv kills my people, I kill his. That is how it will be, until one of us is dead. Is there anything else you wish to ask?
Alright. What is it that you want from me?
We need your help. Talk to Starfleet Command. Tell them what you have seen. Tell them if my people are to survive, we need assistance. Starships, soldiers, medicine, protection for the refugees. I'm asking for the Federation's aid. You claim to be an organization dedicated to freedom for all peoples. Tell me, will you help my people now? Is there anything else you wish to ask?
I do not agree with your tactics. As a matter of fact, I completely and utterly despise them. Too often has it been said that has the term "I have no choice" been used to justify some of the most horrendous acts in history, both on the Romulan, the Reman, and on the Federation side. Now, I am not with Starfleet. And it is for that reason and that reason alone that I will stand aside and let you continue.
I am glad you see things my way. Get instructions from your commanders if you must, but the battle rages, and we must join it. With your help, my people will be free.
Good luck, Obisek. You are going to need it.
I'm pleased you see that my cause is just. We can do great...
Sir, Romulan transporter signals detected. The Tal Shiar have entered the base.
Start the evacuation. We must get the civilians out. Commander Rashna, transport the reinforcements here. Tell them to assist our new ally. I will return to my ship and attempt to hold off their forces. Help my soldiers defend this base. Fight well, my friend. My people are counting on you.
Lost transporter lock on you and the away team. Tal Shiar must have activated transport inhibitors. You'll need that to find that inhibitor and shut it down. Understood. Weapons at the ready. Alright, people, let's move. Alright, let's get this inhibitor offline. Alright, let's get my people up. Alright then. Liberty. Reman Resistance will be able to evacuate with minimal losses. We should return to the ship and report in. Liberty. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Liberty, 7 to beam up. Yeah, those two Remans also got beamed up with me.
I sympathize with Obasek's plight, but I do not know if we will be able to assist him. He has no proof of these demons that he claims are directing Haki's actions. Without that, becoming directly involved in this conflict would be a violation of the Prime Directive. We will protect the Federation, offer aid to the refugees, and keep this conflict from spilling over into our territory. But if Obasek and his followers are going to continue this fight, they will do so without Starfleet support.
And understandable.
I have congratulations, Admiral.
Congratulations. You've proven yourself to be invaluable.
My contacts tell me Starfleet has rejected my request for military assistance. That is regrettable, but not unexpected. The Tal Shiar are formidable opponents, as are the forces directing their action. I understand why the Federation would hesitate to engage them directly. So today I appeal to you, not as an ally in battle, but as a fellow survivor of the persecution of the Tal Shiar. My people need your help. I need your help. One of our ships was carrying a load of Thalaron weapons through the Nopada system. That ship has disappeared. There are no indications there was a battle. It is as if my ship and its cargo simply vanished. If you are reluctant to become involved, consider this. What will happen if these weapons fall into Hakiv's hands? I can provide you with the last coordinates of the vessel. Please help me. Do what you will with the weapons if they survive, but find my people.
Pistol and rifle training. There we go. Find your people, huh? Very well.
The Riemann Resistance is very much in need of your help.
Very well. Set course for Nopada. Maximum warp. There we go. Odd choice of music. Not reading any active vessels on scanners. There is, however, a debris field nearby. It's clustered around a satellite in orbit of the planet, and the composition of the debris corresponds with ships that have gone missing in this region. I'll keep scanning, but we'll need a closer look before I can determine if there are Thalaron weapons out in one of the hulks. Excellent. I'm not detecting the vessel that OPSEC sent us to find, but all the ships in the debris field show signs of being affected by the same thing, a high-frequency energy beam that overloaded all of their systems. Energy readings from the satellite. What the? No life signs on the satellite. Tovin, you have the bridge. Controls here appear to control the beam. It is draining power from the Liberty, but there is security lockout preventing. Need to find a usable console. Fun. Locked online. That's not helpful. Alright. Power safe modes disengaged. Process priority order overridden. Okay then. Cargo bay console. Alright, what do we got out here? Nothing for the targeting override. Alright, fine. Let's see what we can do with the cargo bay. Not expecting much. Aha ha ha! Console doesn't appear to be locked like the others. Whoever did this must have thought that the console used for inventory control wasn't important. Think I can access a back door into the rest of the satellite's programs from here. Causing a lockout by forcing the satellite's primary processors to run through a series of equations and removing key bits of information from the answers, which causes the processors to lock up. Fun. Ay vey. Dagnabbit, I have to do math. 9, 7, okay. Whoops. 4 plus 8 is 8. 12, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, 15. So this should be a 5. Wait, hold on. Oh, this is minus. What is wrong with me? For 12 minus 7 is this. I need... this button. Da, 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 da. Okay, I was right the first time. There we go. $59 times 49. $26.13 divided by 67. 3 divided by 67. 39. Stay in school, kids. Oh boy. Okay. 87 times 23. Wait. Yeah, 23. Plus 2631. Okay. B is the third digit, so that's supposed to be a 3. Got 9986 minus 2461 divided by 43. 175. Okay. So C is supposed to be a 1. This is supposed to be a 7. Oh boy, here we go. Alright. Six, 3, 6, 2, minus 5, 6, 3, 4. And 54 times 68. This one plus okay, so 728 plus 3672. Okay. Like I said, stay in school, kids. There we go, 4,400. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Let's start with the one up here. Seeing as it is the one that I'm closest to. Alright, let's unlock this. Selection algorithm active. Friendly safety's online. Here we go. Alright, let's see here. Control satellite targeting functions. New objects identified, derelict halt. Reclassified derelict hulk as active. Telemetry. Set derelict hulk as priority target. Snared a piece of debris. Stranglehold on us is weaker, but we're not out of the woods yet. Critical systems are stable, but we still don't have weapons or long-range communications. Fun. Luckily for me, we're not done here. Alright, let's see here. Power generator override. Controls the satellite's power supply. Since we weren't able to free the ship by targeting something else, perhaps we can decrease the power to the satellite's weapon. Load power save mode economical. Restore factory default settings. There we go. Turned off a lot of what. Alright, that's still not enough, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and turn this off then. Passcode correct. Operation status conditional. Alright, let's see what we got here. General operations. Manage to minimize the power output. Awesome. Operational status. Set operation status to off. There we go. Yay! The ship's back up and running. Alright, 5 to beam up. What the? Where am I? Great. Well, now what?
If you fail to comply with commands,
Now we fight, or we die. Make sure you pick up a melee weapon. All of your gear is deactivated, and I won't protect you in there.
What are those weapons over there?
I've never seen those weapons used before by anyone in the arena. I think the mercenaries who act as the occasional guard thought that those weapons might actually be worth something, unlike the beat-up ones they let us use. My best guess is that they're looking to sell them at some point, and their contract here is up for some extra money.
Interesting. Well, I see no guards here. Fun. Yeah, no. I want...
Remember to equip your new weapon.
The heck? Pre-fire chamber, why not? There we go. Much better. Here we go. Alright, let's go.
Commencing Test 1. Nopadan Desert Akari entering testing area.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Commencing Test 2. Releasing Warrigals now.
Oh, great.
Proceeding to Test 3.
Oh, that's a Mugato.
Prisoner 1478. Remain in the area for interrogation. Prisoner
What do you want?
Wait a second. Slamek? How the heck did you get in here after the escape from Installation 18?
I remember you as well. It seems your prison break, however well-intentioned, just ended up the same way. It's enough to make me think that I keep picking the wrong side. After escaping the installation, I joined up with a freighter. We were passing near the system when we were snared by a satellite and drifted into the planet's atmosphere. The ship crashed, and even though I activated an emergency transporter to beam several of us to the planet's surface, we were captured almost immediately by a group of soldiers. Since then, I've been stuck in this cage, watching my former crewmates fight and die in this arena. Now I'm the only one left alive. That is all I know.
Didn't we meet on Craterus as well?
Now I recall. You were working on all those errands when we were attacked. I managed to escape on the shuttle, and some of us signed on with the freighter. As you can see, things didn't work out so well after that.
Yikes. Take it you got captured not too long after that.
We were transporting a shipment of Thaleron weapons. I know they are so dangerous that nobody wants to use them, but our fight is getting desperate. We needed to do something, anything, that would shift the tide of war, even if that choice was horrific. I jettisoned our cargo as we were entering the atmosphere. The weapons were completely destroyed. I've seen what Thaleron weapons are capable of firsthand. I could not allow them to contaminate a world not involved in my people's fight.
Fair. Good, as a matter of fact. Any idea who brought us here?
I don't know who was responsible for this place. The trainers and the guards all appear to be mercenaries, without any clue about what's going on. They're paid to keep us in cages and look the other way. The night I was brought in, I was interrogated. There were bright lights in my eyes and a synthetic voice asking me questions. Whoever it was took care to conceal his identity.
Yeesh. Any idea what they want with us?
I have no idea what they want with us, or why they make us fight. This all seems like some sort of giant game, but there is no one in the stands to be entertained.
Are there other prisoners being forced to fight?
I think there are others. I hear other fights. If there are other prisoners, I have never been able to contact them. We are kept separated and caged unless we are fighting.
Well, that's irritating. How many fights have you been in, out of curiosity?
Too many.
Yeah. Alright. We need a way past their defenses. You got any ideas?
The trainers carry key cards. That's the only way I know to get through the defenses.
Well then, looks like we'll just have to figure out how to get one of those key cards.
Can I trust you?
Obviously.
I can see that we think the same way, friend. A few years ago, I worked as a bodyguard for a Ferengi merchant. He had a talent for acquiring latinum. And during my time with him, I learned a few things. I was able to lift a key card from one of the trainers during my interrogation. If you help me, I think we can overpower the guards and escape through the main door in the arena.
Well then, let's get out of here.
If you fail to comply with commands, you will be punished.
Oh.
Scenario 4 activated. A Hala released.
Oh, crap.
We need more help! I'll try to free the other prisoners. You fight the worms!
You got it. What? Oh.
Use the consoles on the sides of the arena to fight the Elder Worm!
Well, crap. Star Empire flags. Good to know. Ow. Oh, that's a big worm.
Just like last time. Use the remaining console on the side of the arena to fight the Elder Worm.
Come on.
There's another set of consoles by the metal wall. Use them while the worm is distracted.
Ah. Ow.
I've been hit! I can't continue, my friend. You'll need to protect me.
Ow, 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 ow. Run, run, run. Ah, jeez. Alright. Let's get these other prisoners out. There it is. Come on, come on.
storm destroyed the metal wall! Run! That's our way out!
Romulan base? Here? What did they want with us? And what is that device?
That is an Iconian gate. Oh, that's not good. Alright, let's see what we got here. Project Decimation. New subject, Commander John Gray, captured from the Liberty. Initial analysis. Subject's threat level is high and risk of escape or intervention in testing is elevated. Notify Colonel Hakiv and escalate to level 6 trials. Oh boy. Let's find out what they're trying to do. Develop a matrix of Alpha Quadrant species. You must determine which species can be pitted against one another for maximum devastating effect to each. Tests will be limited to sentient species, as the Iconians have technology that will allow us to effectively introduce new flora and fauna to alien worlds. Honored Master, it will be some time before to complete. It will take some time to complete my report, but I have a few personal observations for you that may prove useful. Please consider them when you make your plans. Humans and Klingons show the greatest proclivity towards fighting when there is no chance of victory. Breaking a Vulcan's emotional control will usually render him helpless. They have no ability to process the emotions that they so zealously suppress. Bajorans will fight to the death to defend homes or loved ones. But they may reject a fight that does not threaten that they hold dear. Betazoids will detect betrayal almost instantly, but their telepathic senses can be overwhelmed by extreme pain or violent thoughts. This can allow an infiltrator to escape their notice. Possible to drive a wedge between the Gorn and the Klingon Empire. For assisting a Klingon, even if that choice resulted in the death of the Klingon. Formidable in single combat, but their fractured society reduces their threat level significantly. Unable to separate a Trill symbiote from its host or for separate study, 2 attempts to implant a symbiote in a host from another species have failed. Both the symbiote and the host died within hours. Dean are quite interesting. I request more time to study this race in greater detail. Oh boy. They've contacted me again. My associates have 2 tasks for me now. First, the destruction of the Remans. I understand their anger. The Remans are attempting to rise above their station. They're mindless slaves and they need to respect their betters. Taurus was able to control them. After Starfleet captured her, the surviving Remans developed delusions of self-worth. This troublemaker, who calls himself Obasek, who is he to tell them that they can be free? Does a beast of burden have the right to choose its own destiny? If the problem were not so irksome, it would be almost comical. I will present Obasek's broken corpse to the Iconians in tribute, and they will reward me richly for my loyalty. The second task would take more effort. Iconians want data, and they want the species of the Alpha Quadrant tested until they break. They want to know their weaknesses and how to exploit them. They want to see their strengths and know how to destroy that. I will admit I take no little pleasure in this task. It will be quite entertaining to make some of those self-righteous humans turn on one another, or push one of those blustering braggarts from Kronos until he begs for death. Oh, and the Vulcans. I will make Vulcans weep, and I will savor each tear. I know of an abandoned Coliseum in the Nopata system. We can find a way to lure test subjects there. It will take time and effort, but I am confident I can do what the Iconians want. Oof. Mission inconclusive. Recommend use of holographic conditioning. 478 may be a subs. Sheesh. Now let's get that dampening field turned off so we can get the heck out of here. See where are these gateway controls. Might be able to pull some information off the logs. Communications. Our master's patience wears thin, Hakiv. The time grows short, and still you have not provided all the species data that they require. Are you having trouble acquiring targets? I have provided you with necessary technology to modify the satellite in the Nopata system, but your little snare is slow. More test subjects, perhaps a small colony will be enough. I will contact you again to work out the details. Jeez. Nopata Base Delta, the Laval, Brea 3, Dara 4. Holy crap. Access denied. Fun. Personal log entries, Vieranot, Nimbus, and conditioning. Oh no. These wayward settlements must be brought to heel. Each one presents a danger to Romulan hegemony and identity. We cannot afford the luxury of thinking that the Romulan people can scatter to the corners of the galaxy. When the Iconians finally arrive, all Romulans must be united in our cause. Any dissidents or intransigence could cause the Iconians to see us as unreliable, and I will not allow such short-sightedness to undermine our role in the New Order. Vieranot was an obvious target. Their planet's climate made it quite suitable for agriculture and easy place to make a new start. It's only natural that those lacking in conviction and foresight would flee there in the hopes of shirking their duty to the Romulan people as a whole. The destruction of Vieranot was a necessary and proper reminder that anyone who does not share our goal is a threat to our survival. Dissidents have taken up the use of falsified transmissions and signals coded to look like the Tal Shiar's own work. I cannot underestimate their cunning. Turning these rebels to my cause will bolster my assets significantly. Their intelligence and creativity will serve me well once they are properly conditioned. In the meantime, I will be sure to update our protocols with new encryption so that these older codes will no longer check out. Holographic conditioning methods have proven very effective. Many refugees we have captured are quickly becoming useful members of our new regime. I must, however, discover how a mole managed to infiltrate infiltrate our organization. I was delighted to see Gray become an obedient thrall. It was almost satisfying enough to compensate the loss of my natural eye. The sudden break from conditioning should be impossible for any normal person. Unfortunately, I'm not a normal person, but still. The only conclusion is that someone is deprogramming my subjects. Obviously, I cannot trust anyone, even those nearest to me. Fortunately, the immediate return of the Iconians will make this... The imminent return of the Iconians will make this point moot. Oh boy. That's... Alright, Slavic, let's get out of here. There we go.
Watch out. There are Romulan Scorpion fighters overhead. They're looking for us. We need to move quickly and smartly to avoid detection. I recommend we head to the east. See that mountain in the distance? My ship crashed on the other side. It may have something we can use to signal your vessel. The search for us will only get more intense the longer we stay here. We need to get away from the arena as quickly as possible.
Agreed. Let's get moving.
There's a fighter heading straight for us. Quick, take cover in those dark rocks over there and wait for it to pass overhead.
Okay, those dark rocks. My bad.
Stay still and wait for that fighter to pass overhead. If we are fortunate, they won't detect us. They didn't see us. Let's move on. I can't go on. My injuries from the arena are too painful. We need to find a place to rest for a moment.
Alright. I see a place over there. Come on, Slamek, just a little bit further. Alright. Got a place to rest.
Forgive me, my friend, but the pain... I need to rest, just for a moment. My wounds are agonizing. I fear the worm's venom may have infected me. The pain is excruciating. My vision is blurred, and my blood burns in my veins. Before we were captured, my science officer said that the local plants here have medicinal qualities. Please, I need your help. Find something to ease my suffering. I need something to disinfect my wound. Something to treat my fever. And anything that will ease my pain. Thank you, my friend. I know that I would have died today if it weren't for you.
I'll see what I can find. You stay here. And don't shoot yourself. Alright, let's see what we got here. Analgesic qualities won't be strong enough. Won't be as strong as anything we have in the med bay of the Liberty. But it would take the edge off. Alright. Grows in the shade. Alright, this should help alleviate Lamek's fever. What do we got here? And this should work as a disinfectant. Alright, let's get to work. takes care of that. Actually, let's go up and deal with this one first, seeing as it's closer. Alright, here we go. And now I run all the way over there. There. Oh, wait, no. That's just more cacti. Never mind. Here we go. These will help. Alright. Now to get back to Slamek before he passes out and dies.
Thank you, my friend. I'm feeling better now. I think I can continue.
Alright. These aren't permanent solutions. Until we get you back to the Liberty, Until we get back to the Liberty, we're gonna have to take it easy for a little bit. Come on.
Now that we're in the canyon, we shouldn't have to worry about the fighters anymore. Just the local wildlife. Keep your eyes open.
Yep, and luckily for us, we have our weapons back. Rather, I have my weapon. Alright. Let's get moving. Oh, great. Sellout cats.
weather isn't going to hold out for too much longer. We should look for a place to spend the night. I've noticed that there are things we can gather along the way to make our night more pleasant. The search patrols are moving on. We will not survive a night in this desert. We need to find shelter and safety. If we can scavenge provisions to create a camp, we'll have a better chance of reaching the wreckage of my ship alive.
Agreed. Thoughts?
The temperature is dropping. If we don't find warmth, we risk hypothermia. We can't use a phaser on the rocks here to heat them. They're too porous. We will need firewood. Look to the dry plants. If we can collect tinder, kindling, and logs, we will be able to create a fire that will last through the night.
Alright then. Let's get to work. There's some kindling. This tree ought to give us some decent firewood. Oh, fuel wood.
That should last us through the night. Let's get into this cave before the temperature drops anymore.
Alright. I think we scared off the rest of the local fauna. Oh good, there's a cave over here.
The temperature is dropping rapidly now. This cave should protect us from the elements. I've done some exploring. It looks like this cave continues when the sun rises side of the mountain. We could save time and energy by using the passage instead of trying to find a path over the mountain. Excellent. The passage saved us hours. This could be a good day. Let's find my ship. My ship isn't far from here. I think I can make out smoke from the wreckage on the horizon.
Freaking overlapped dialogue again.
There she is. She wasn't much to look at, but she was ours. When we were flying through space, we were free. Perhaps she can help us one last time.
Yeah. Even in this state, I could tell. Definitely did the job.
We should check to see if the emergency beacon survived the crash. But in the likely event it didn't, we might be able to piece together some components to create a makeshift emergency beacon.
Well, let's hope that it doesn't come to that. Ah, there's a hole in the ship that we can use. Alright, let's check this thing. No way this vessel will ever fly again. Find a backup generator with a minuscule amount of power left. If you have the right components, you'll be able to make a subspace beacon. Alright then. Should be able to make it. Make an SOS beacon. See if we can find what we need in the wreckage. Ah, hello. And a nav beacon. Alright, here we go. Alright, Slomic, keep an eye out. I'm gonna get this thing to work as soon as we set this thing off. Wait, hold up. And a communications array. My bad. Oops, forgot something. Aha, here we go. This ought to do it. Thank you, Veril, for teaching me how to do this. Alright. Slomic, keep an eye outside. As soon as we set this thing off, I'm pretty sure the Tal Shiar are gonna come looking. Alright. Here we go. Oh. Hi.
Did you think you could run from me? I've planned this from the beginning. You fool. You were never safe. Prisoner 1478, take your place. You did your job admirably. It is good to know at least one Reman understands who is the master and who is the slave. There is nobody you can trust. Nobody. I knew that I had to break your spirit. For my revenge to be complete, I had to show you just how helpless you truly are. When the Iconians return, I shall have no more distractions. But you will not be there on that dreaded day. This tiresome game ends. Now! You took my eye. You subverted my plans. But at last, you will know that all your struggles were meaningless. Ready? Aim! No!
Bye!
I apologize for Slomic's action. I had no idea there was a traitor in our midst. If his actions caused harm to you or your crew, forgive me. That was not my intent. However, your trip to the Nopata system was not in vain. Now you see. Now you know. Hakiv is a pawn of a greater power. The
demons of air and darkness are here. You should report to your superiors. Tell them what you have seen here. Open their eyes to the dangers that lurk in the shadows.
Trust me, what I've seen in the Nopata system needs to be investigated. I'll speak with you soon, Obasek. Gray out. Actually, I want the Riemann variant.
Congratulations, Admiral. Starfleet Intelligence has completed its analysis of the data you recovered in the Nopata system. There is a 67.47% chance the Iconians are using the Tal Shar as a way to influence the Romulan Star Empire, and that their persecution of the Remans is directly related to this. Command is considering lending assistance to Obasek and his forces. As you have directly opposed the Tal Shar in the past, your assistance has been requested. The data indicates that Hakiv is operating out of the Brea system. Long-range sensor scans indicate that there may be a major Tal Shar installation there. You understand Hakiv better than any of our officers, which gives you an advantage in destroying his installation. Hakiv must not escape. He may be the only person who knows how extensive the Iconian influence in Romulan space is.
Understood. I will keep that in mind, Admiral.
I have new missions for you.
That said, there is something that you want to know, that you're going to want to know. Hakiv had a functional Iconian gateway.
Hakiv had a working Iconian gateway? Fascinating. We already knew that the Iconians survived the destruction of their home world. Now we know that they are active in Romulan space, and apparently using these gladiatorial combats as a way to test the species of the Alpha Quadrant. Starfleet Intelligence will analyze the data you recovered from Hakiv's command center. I must confer with Admiral Quinn and Starfleet Command. Conflict with the Romulans and the Iconians may be unavoidable.
If that is indeed the case, we will need to prepare. Given recent developments, I get the feeling that the Iconians are going to be here sooner rather than later.
I have new missions for you.
Gray out. Helm set course for Brea. Brea. Actually, before we go to Brea, let's get our weapons and such up to spec. Do. Took a lift to Shuttle Bay. How in the heck do you not have armor, Rella? What is wrong with me? Alright then, there we go. Oops. Alright, there we go. Hyper Injection Singularity Core 9. I have one better. That's a Mark 11. Okay, we're good. And consumables. Okay. Alright, here we go. Should serve us a little bit better. Let's get moving. Okay, now we can go to Brea. Alright, cutting the cord. What the? Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully we should have everything good to go. There we go. Let's try this again. Loading, loading.
have arrived in the Brea system. Preliminary scans show automated defenses and a handful of Romulan ships, most likely Tal Shiar vessels. If we're going to reach that planet and beam down safely, we'll have to breach the Romulan defenses. The weapons platforms are probably short range, but we must disable the satellites and any enemy ships in orbit, or any away team that we send to the planet will be in immediate danger. Tactically, it would be wise to draw off the ships and engage them separately from the fixed defenses. The Zedenia is prepared to assist you in the attack when you are ready.
Anything else I should be aware of? No? Okay. Understood.
Enemy vessel. You are in Romulan space. Leave immediately, or you will be destroyed.
Correction, I am in Tal Shiar space. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. Let's turn off the visuals for this. Fire! Away teams to transporter rooms 1 through 3.
Long-range sensors show that Tal Shiar reinforcements are closing on this location. We must be swift. The Tal Shiar base is mobilizing. We need to hurry if we're going to have any chance to find Hakiv and his Iconian connections. I'll meet you on the surface.
Understood, Opusec. Marines, prepare to transport.
We have a problem. The Tal Shiar are trying to jam transporters, and particle leakage from the strange technology here is affecting our targeting sensors. My scientists can't identify the type of particles yet, but several of my troops are reporting in from different locations. Transporters are being diverted. You're on your own for the moment. My scans show that the Tal Shiar have secured some areas of this base with force fields. have to disable them or find ways around them. Akiv will be somewhere well defended, but we have him cornered now.
Ah, jeez. Understood. Let's do this. Away team members are reporting in from all over. I'll try to keep in contact, and we'll organize beachhead teams where possible. Once a team assembles, they may be able to use site-to-site transport to provide you with reinforcements. Understood. Using force fields and construction supplies to choke off access points. Must have detected us in orbit, and they'll put the base on emergency lockdown. Orbital scans show that there are catwalks and balconies that we can use. Cool. Let's get moving. Marines, get in here. Dang it. Man, I have been looking forward to this fight. Massing reserves in multiple locations around the base. The Liberty is in synchronous orbit, and we can provide fire support if you supply target coordinates. Understood. Fun. Here's the second charge. Cool. But first, I see an area that needs to be orbital struck. Great at Talon, coordinates sent. Take him out. Oh, hi. Alright then. Ow. Wonderful. Alright, here we go. Now, where's Hakiv? Promenade outside of a building southwest of your location. Separated from him by force fields. Access gate on the walkway. Cool. Let's get that power drain. Fun. All right then. Now I need a Romulan officer. Fun. Alright then. Oh, hello. Let's see. There's the coordinates. Take it out. strikes. Ooh, a Tetrion assault minigun. This'll come in handy. Hi, I need this. Thank you. Should have updated my personal weapons too. Oh well. Nothing I can do about it now. Oh, hi.
This matters. We just need to open the gate. Bring the Iconians here, and it will be over.
That was Taurus's plan, too. And you saw how that ended for Blood.
We finally have the opportunity. Victory is within our grasp.
You call this victory? It's over. This is done. You're done.
No! We can still finish. You're the cause of all of this! You don't even understand what you walked into. You're too late to stop it. A lowly being such as yourself cannot even recognize the true power the Iconians represent. And that any future will depend on a place in their regime. All you've done is arrive in time for the end of existence as you know it.
I can call as many reinforcements as I need.
Not now. My ship has put an interference field around this plaza. It's over.
No! This is over, Hakiv.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything. They'll be here soon. And nothing you've done will make a difference. It's not over.
This is less than what you deserve. For fear or not.
The road to Riemann independence will be long and bloody, but this is a significant step. While I do not seek your approval of my methods, the crossing of our paths has been fortuitous. It's a pity you cannot aid us further in our liberation. You have my respect, and the respect of my crew. If in the future we encounter one another again as allies, I would find this gratifying. I must return to the Zedinia. I recommend you finish what you came to do and leave quickly.
Good luck on your road to independence, Obisek. I would recommend that you get in touch with the Romulan Republic. You might find them to be far more amenable to than the Romulan Star Empire. Iconian computer system. Fun. Another freaking Iconian gate. Wonderful. What the? The arch is a huge Iconian gate? Are you kidding me? Okay. Yeah, I wish I could kind of screw with this, but unfortunately, I don't have a science background. I'm a tactical captain. Unfortunately. Well, let's get to a safe distance. Liberty, smite it.
Sela is here with her flagship. I'm trying to hold her off, but the Zedenia is no match for a ship of that class. You'd better return to your vessel quickly.
Understood. Beam me up.
Enemies of the Romulan people, this insurrection will not stand. Your hostile actions against a Romulan colony world are acts of war. Surrender now, and you and your crews will be treated fairly.
We have our work cut out. I will assist you. After all, we face a common foe.
Salutem Romulus, Demon Requiesces.
This is your last chance to surrender. The whole force of this dreadnought will be turned against any who persist in this foolish rebellion.
We'll see, Sela. Target the flagship. Fire.
Sensors are reading a gate opening. There's a ship coming through. Can't
What
get a
the?
sensor lock on it. They're taking the Leoval in tow. They're heading back through the gate.
What the hell is that thing? Wonderful. That's just great. Agreed. We need to report everything that we've seen to the Republic Command and to Starfleet. This is far from over. Helm, set course out of the system. Maximum warp.
Starfleet will continue the search for Seela's vessel, but as of right now, we have no idea where the Iconians took her, or if she went willingly. I find this turn of events disturbing. Seela's absence will throw the Romulan Star Empire into even greater chaos. We have found that the Romulans are at their most dangerous when their backs are against the wall. Like wounded Salot cats, they will strike out at anyone in reach, and the Federation may bear the brunt of their fury. The return of the Iconians could change everything.
I agree. And if the Iconians are on the return, we will need to be prepared. And I am not convinced that the Republic will be... that any of the powers, really, will be able to fend off the Iconians. They've had over 200,000 years to prepare for this war. We have not. Until next time, Admiral.
I have new...
Congratulations, Admiral.
Obisek has asked to speak with you. You can meet his ship in the Hakona system. Your involvement in this event has earned Obisek's respect, and mine.
Thank you, Admiral.
I have new missions for you.
I fight for my people.
I am aware, Obisek.
We will be free.
So, the vault, huh? there a particular reason why you returned to it?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated the vault, and we will continue to rebuild it. A place that was once used to create weapons of war will now be a home, where all are welcome. We will be free.
All are welcome, huh? Will that include the Romulan refugees who still live in the vault?
Our base in the Dara system was heavily damaged by the Tal Shiar. We have reactivated. We will be free.
There we
I have
go.
no quarrel with them. My people fought for freedom and for peace. We can learn to live with the Romulans if they will learn to live with us. We will be free.
Do you happen to have any working theories on what happened to Sela?
I do not. I know the Romulan military is searching for her, but there have been no indications of where the demons took her, or what their plans for her are. We will be free.
I hate to add. I am genuinely terrified to ask this, but do you think Sela was working with the Iconians?
My instincts tell me no, but I have no proof. Sela was at odds with the Tal Shiar. I do not think it would have been so if they served the same master. We will be free.
Agreed. What do you think the Star Empire is going to do now that Sela's disappeared?
The petty arguments and plays for power Sela crushed have begun anew. There are dozens who wish to rule the Empire. It will take some time before a new leader arises. Until then, much blood will be shed. We will be free.
I am told that one of your resistance fighters requested to join my crew. I don't suppose I could get your opinion on the subject.
I wish him well. I never wanted to rule my people, and I put no restrictions on their freedom. If there are Remans who wish to rebuild their lives elsewhere, they are welcome to do so. We will be free.
Well, you've got your freedom. What do you plan to do now?
My people are free, but there is much more to do. The Romulans hate and fear us, and we do not have a planet to call our own. I do not think our fight is over.
Perhaps. But neither is the Romulan Republic's. We could all use allies, and with the Iconians coming back, I get the feeling they're going to be coming back sooner rather than later. I would recommend you get in touch with Tatan. You might find him to be far more amenable than you think.
We will be free.
Until next time, Opasek.
Farewell, my friend. I would welcome the chance to fight by your side again.
And I with you.
We...
Floor trophy. Visit the crew deck. Cool.
Commander Sarish Minna of Deep Space Nine has requested your...
Alright, and with that, we have finally finished the Romulan mystery story arc. So, next week, we're going to be doing the Cardassian struggle arc. I will probably be putting out a commander's log over on Discord or something to kind of indicate what happened between between Romulan mystery and Cardassian struggle, to kind of get us ready for that at some point. I don't know how and when I will do that, but I will be doing that, hopefully. But in the meantime, this coming Sunday, I will be doing a very, 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 very long stream of Baldur's Gate 3, which has, as of recording this, recently come out. Sorry, I shouldn't say recording. As of streaming this, very recently come out. And I will be streaming that for my birthday as a birthday stream this coming Sunday. I hope to see you all there, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.